Remember, this is a little bit of a different background and setup because I have just been resting. This weekend did not go as planned at all. Everything was crazy. I have not had the best week. Just been really tired, and I had videos planned for this weekend that I wanted to get out, and I definitely wanted to get them out, but I had to take care of myself. I also wanted to enjoy Halloween and really be present for that. Without stressing too much about I need to do this and I need to do that because I already had a million things to do in general besides doing these videos. So I wanted to get a total of 3 videos, like I mentioned before. Now it's gonna be just the ones I got out this weekend, and then that's gonna be it for Halloween. And I did get everything that I like. I just the videos I chose not to do, or I didn't do them, it's because I was like, you know what, I don't need to do them. It's fine. It is what it is. And I still did the videos that I wanted really to do and I chose to do. It's just a matter of like I just did them at different times because I wanted to get them out by this weekend by the same time that I take care of me. So yeah, it's just like I couldn't afford to not do them this weekend because then the content would be off. But at the same time, yeah, I think that self care is very important, and also, being present in things. So that's what I try to do. So right now we are on my bed. I have been relaxing. I've been watching you on the TV. Obviously I'm watching on the TV. But like it's been interesting. I don't know how I feel about it completely yet. I know how I feel about it thus far, but I haven't finished like up to where I'm supposed to finish. And all the because it's up till season 3, I think. And so I haven't watched all the episodes, so I can't come to like a complete conclusion on how I feel yet. Only thus far. Uh, so yeah. I hope everyone had a happy Halloween. If you can't tell, my neck is swollen. um, I had an allergic reaction to something, and it was like it hit towards the end of the day. I got out of my costume, which if you didn't see the last video, I had intended to do this whole like I put everything like I had all these files and stuff saved of like I wanted to do this whole video of how I became Steve for Halloween, and it doesn't seem that like big of a deal, but it was like something that was really like fun and creative for me. And it wasn't as easy as people may have thought. And then I also did my dogs as blue and magenta, and that did not come into the video um, because it was an ASMR video, so I didn't get to like include them. And you guys probably didn't even know that was my costume or not because it was just an ASMR video. I wanted it to be like a whole, like I had been doing it before, get ready with me, but like this whole thing. And it just didn't end up happening. So yeah, basically, I just made my dogs blue and magenta. I just sewed some fabric together. It wasn't amazing or anything. And glued some spots on it. And then I got my shirt from Amazon. No, wait, Walmart. And I was trying to thrift it at first. And I just like, the first one I ordered, I couldn't find the right one because it's, believe it or not, it's really hard to find a light green and dark green striped shirt. Um, and the one I did thrift, like, I got it on Poshmark, and the seller was just not responding, and so that didn't happen. Um, and then I had to like buy like the actual like shirt that was like based off of that, but it was way more pricier. The pants I bought some off Walmart. They didn't like come in the right size, so then I bought some off. I think it was Shein or Romwe. Romwe, Romwe. Um, so yeah, and then the belt I already had, but you can't see that in the video. So yeah, it was just like I took pictures of all the different options that I had. I recorded me sewing the dog's costumes, which again wasn't really that big of a deal. But I wanted to make it a whole video, and it just did not happen because of time and work and my neck getting all swollen up, and today and this weekend and all of the above. I've not been feeling great this week, like I said before, and then today my neck just, I guess, released whatever it was. I had some sort of reaction to something. So, hoping that it's gonna be okay. I put some aloe vera cream on it. I took a Benadryl. It's just like hives and stuff. Like, I don't know what it's from. So, yeah, I'm just like, this has been my Halloween. But I've had a good Halloween. It's already 12, so Halloween is over. Happy November 1st. But I had a good Halloween. It just, nothing this weekend went as planned. But that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Um, so anyway, thank you for staying for this super long intro. I'm sorry I didn't get the whole Steve video out. But I did put, I did make an ASMR video with it. And that was my Halloween costume. So I hope you enjoy that. And my dogs look super cute, and they kept their costumes on for like 5 minutes before they tore them to shreds. So it wasn't really that big of a deal. It was just waiting for pictures and stuff. But I thought they were gonna last longer. But I didn't have all the materials, and I just made do with what I wanted to. So maybe it's okay that the video didn't come out. But anyway, so this video is going to be a movie review on Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. And so let's just get into talking about that, because I feel like I've been just talking too much about my rash and rough weekend and life. So, yeah. So basically, I try to watch as many scary Halloween movies that came out this month as possible. I had a few others that I wanted to do. That I wanted to do Hotel Transylvania, the new one, but that doesn't get released because there was this whole thing. And then I wanted to do Chucky, but that was a whole TV series, so that didn't happen. So yeah. And forgive me if I'm like inching my neck forward. I'm just like like I took off my Halloween costume. I did feel a little bit more of a relief, but yeah, it's still aching and burning. So if I do weird motions with my neck, I am very, very sorry. I probably should have taken my Halloween costume off sooner, but I wanted to do the video for you guys. Either way, can't fix what's going on here. But I think it's doing better than it was definitely earlier when it first came out. So anyway, again, switching topics. I watched Paranormal Activity, and I just found out that it was going to come out like recently. I think it was like the week before it was supposed to come out, and I was like, oh, this is happening. Okay, cool. And I don't know why they made another Paranormal Activity. I thought the first three were pretty good. I thought the last one was pretty. They've all been pretty decent, but they've kind of gone like downhill towards when it comes to the newer ones, because it just they weren't as good as the other ones, the first couple ones, I believe. Yeah, the first three I liked the most, and the newer ones, even though they were quite good, they just wasn't like as good, basically, is what I'm saying. And so this one I was just like, okay, it feels like it's the last one, or maybe they're just like making another one just to make it. Because the originals I think were based off a true story. I don't know if this is like them just making another one or new information. It was filmed in 2021, so I don't know. I don't really have research done on that or anything. And of course, like these are stories that the first couple of movies were again based on a true story of what I guess like the story of what happened around um, two sisters and their family, but like it was like something to do with I don't know like the specifics of the first couple of ones because I was very young when I watched them, but I do remember them. It's the newer ones where I know it had to do with like the family and there was like um they were somehow connected to like demon worship and stuff like that. And so the two girls, I think they were adopted or something, but then it was like plaguing them, and then it was like we went to the future where it was another girl. I don't know if she was part of like that family line, or just another girl who like found like got wrapped into that somehow. I don't know. So this one I went into it knowing that, and right away it was um, a girl who basically her mom put her up for adoption or gave her away. It was revealed that her mom gave her away, and then she found out that she had a relative on like the 23andMe website, and she went to meet him, and then she went to go meet her family. Um, and I don't know how this relates to the original two sisters, but I assume it's the same like family, and things revolving around that. And again, this was in 2021, so uh, COVID was still around. Obviously, it's still around. They were wearing masks. She wanted to document meeting her family, and so her family supposedly was Amish, and so she went and she got to live with them for a while, and she started noticing sketchy things happening. There wasn't a lot of like video footage of things happening. It was more sort of like it showed them discovering things. But like the paranormal stuff didn't really happen until like the end, and even then, like it wasn't really paranormal because like this is where it confused me. Like the demon, I it takes over the females. I understand that. But this one, like they had her mom, which was the female before her, uh, who the demon possessed, and she was like hidden away, like in like underground, and she was still alive. And as far as I knew, like wasn't the demon like in one of the sisters, like from the beginning and wandering around? And then somehow made it to like the next couple movies wherever it was. I don't know, like I don't know. But yeah, that was just confusing because I knew it just like it didn't click. It didn't make sense. And so yeah, she the girl starts noticing all these crazy things, and she discovers this little church where they have the tunnel, and she basically like she goes down there, she starts like being nosy. I think the girl in this movie was very very nosy. Like I was watching it with my sister, and we were like, why is she so nosy? Like just always looking through things, opening drawers and everything. And maybe like she started or provoked something, because that's how it felt like, but I'm not sure because later on in the movie it apparently like they were like keeping an eye on her, and then So they knew like where she was at. They were gonna try to like get her to the place because she was next in line. So it was planned. I'm not quite sure, but it felt like she caused it at the same time. But yeah, so there is this one scene towards the end where the demon gets out, if I am mistaken. I don't know. But then the demon can't get out because it's in the other one. I don't know. But that is very much how like the other movies were. And then they keep hearing footsteps and stuff upstairs, and it's like, how, if like I don't understand, but okay. So I thought it was gonna go one way, and then it was like it was something else. So I thought like she just was going to be next. The demon had chosen her. Like this demon wanders around and everything, and like that's how I felt like it was from what I remember of the other movies. And apparently not. Apparently it stays in the person, and the person is buried under the ground. But like how? Like, can you understand what I'm saying? Maybe? Okay. Um, so it comes and it attacks her, and then like I think that she is possessed, but then she's not, because then they have to like put her in some kind of trance, like the family puts her in some kind of trance to put the demon in her. But I was like, isn't the demon technically already in her? Because it feels like how it was very much in the first movie. So I don't know. Usually when they zone out, doesn't that mean when they're possessed? Like I don't know. So yeah. And then there was like this guy who was helping them out that they met. He like kind of helped them out with their equipment for the video, the documentary. I don't know what the documentary was for. I don't know if it was for school or whatever it was. Um, and then there was that guy, and then there was like the best friend who I feel like had feelings for her but didn't. And then apparently, like if the demon does not go into one of the females, because apparently the females are stronger, then they are able to roam free, which I thought that's what it was, and they can like cause havoc and possess whoever they want. And so basically, like the whole family will like go against each other and start killing each other. This thing is not like managed, and it just was like, I don't remember this being okay. And so basically the friend and the other guy ends up dying because the thing that was the mom attacking it ends up attacking him rather. So yeah, everything went crazy because the friend basically disrupted the whole ceremony, and then uh, the thing came out. It killed the other guy, and then everyone started killing each other. Funny enough, the girl woke up from her trance and she was perfectly fine. And the guy, her friend, they got away, and then the demon ended up possessing her cousin, and then he like police officers end up going to the scene, and he ends up killing the police officers and getting in the car, putting on some country music and driving away, and that was it. So yeah, um, not a whole lot of paranormal stuff. Um, didn't make a whole lot of sense. It did sort of, but not really. And it kind of like created this whole new storyline. Was similar and took a lot of like the elements from the first couple of movies, but was not the same. It was tweaked in a way that just made it very confusing. Um, so yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Again, not a lot of paranormal activity in the paranormal activity movie, but I guess it was mainly just a movie for context to explain everything that has been happening, but then it wasn't what was explained to us before. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on it. I didn't like it. As a standalone, maybe it would have been a good first movie if that was the storyline, but it's not. So, yeah. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys really had a great Halloween and enjoyed this video. I'm gonna now rest up, try to take care of my neck. And I hope to see you all real soon. So, bye. Thank you for watching.